And now moving on here onto the second map, knife underway currently, and I would commentate it, but I guess this is one of those topics that's always discussed among the start of the games. It's some people find the knife round really interesting. I can't say the same for myself.
It's a personal favourite. It's the most fun round of the game, Dan. Look at him, pinned in this little corner, getting surrounded, swarmed, and he just knows he's got no hope, but he tries on anyway. That's the beauty of the knife round. You've always got that glimmer of hope.
Alright, now let's bring up the game here, and waiting for the last couple of players to ready up. We do see eSuba on the attacking side, BallerS on defense, of course, after winning that knife. Distant with 3 knife frags there, actually. Coming up big for his team once again, and gonna take it away here with the scopes. Let's see if Finza can do anything. He's got a front spawn, so does Distant. Actually gonna take it away, see if he can find something on B long. Is there anything for him? No, there's not. Finza, on the other hand, is just gonna be peeking down, gonna spray some shots through that smoke. Nothing connecting, and Distant doing the exact same. Both of these scopes playing it very carefully in the first round here, just trying to understand how the other scope plays. We do see John unfortunately failing that jump as his movement plagues him a little. Now Rapture holding this B long. eSuba are taking a slow. Troom has already dropped, and Trunk is left man alone with that SMG. The bomb is pushing down B long though, so they might have a little rotate going on there. Finta takes out Rapture. That is, B defense is down. That means John from this hardware side might have to rotate over to do some cover, or Distant could come in here. Oh, Distant with an absolutely fantastic shot there onto Finta. And there's are going to be a couple more players moving down. Takes out Mysak too. Can he find some more? No, it's not. Just dies down a bit. And now we'll see Trunk taking out Tom. Taking out a second one as Vithos also drops. Wow, some superb frags flying out from either of these sides. Saxx is now going for the rotate as he knows his teammate cleared out pretty much all of that A site. Distant pushing around the back. He's got to be careful. He knows one could be towards back A, but he's just not looking in the right place as Trunk finishes him off. And between Distance, amazing aim, and Trunk's superb game sense, it seems that it might fall in the favor of eSuba. John tagging up Saxx as he watches that front A site. He has spotted Trunk, who has gone out the back area. Bomb is going down. There's not much time left. Trunk's got to be careful here. He is being pushed. Does take out Trunk in the end. Or does get taken out by Trunk in there, but Saxx is going roof A. Is going to pull it back for his team after getting that bomb down. It's going to take it to 1-0. First round to eSuba.
Beautiful play there by Trunk. It wasn't so much the frags he got, but how he got them. They pushed onto that B side, but he waited. He was patient, and he just anticipated that the A side would let the guard down, and he took full advantage of that, pushing over, taking out 2, and just waiting for that rotate from the B side. And he played really well, and he single-handedly, well, not single-handedly, he did get a lot of help from his teammates, but he took that round for them. Anyway, going into this round now, as Vithos is opening it up, shutting down Troom, as it looks like eSuba are going for yet another slow round, trying to open up a pick, trying to take down one of the players on either side, and then making their decision from there. Trunk trying to just get a pick, trying to open up that A site, but Finty gets one first, shutting down Distant, a crucial player so far on this map, who did basically single-handedly defend B site last round. Saxx will find Rapture as Trunk tries to leap over the FPS, fails the little crow jump. How he managed that, I do not know. As it looks like eSuba are slowly making their way down to B. Saxx, if he can finish this jump, if he can get up, he's going to get a clear advantage on that last B defender. He has made it, he is up there, but he can't see him as that B defender has rotated back towards that back cafe area, sandbag area, sorry. John creeps around the corner there and finds him as Trunk waiting and lurking on that A once again. Will BallerS learn? And Vithos taking down Trunk. 2 players remaining now as eSuba are trying to get their bomb down before time runs too short. One leaping over, and John will go down to his death, one on the red car, as eSuba knows he could lose this round if they're not too careful, as Vithos has flashed both of them, leaping around, trying to make the move before they regain use of their sound. Surely Vithos can spot one over towards the far side, but instead he gets spotted first. He's going to die as soon as he leaps over, but as Finte does complete my fortune.
I know we do see a very slow but meticulous play coming out here from the eSuba side. Trunk using that knowledge of, if my team's going to be pushing B, the rest of the enemy should be following any second, so I'll just take him out from behind. and are really causing havoc on that A side. He has actually been able to make his way all the way into back A. He will be able to spot anyone pushing forward, but he gets taken up by his teammate, and then his teammate drops to Tom. Mysak finally coming to call as he takes Tom out. And Vithos grabbing Mysak as Mysak tries to push up in that A site. He has actually gotten a couple of tags on Sexaxis, who is in the room just below him, and is also currently the last man standing. I take that back, it is Finter. And he's got the bomb with him. He's in a 1v4 situation up against a wall, and he seems pretty comfy right now. I don't think he's going to want to move from this situation or from this position anytime soon. But he's going to have to do so to try and bring this one back for his team. Peeks around the corner, and unfortunately he is behind a cardboard wall and will be shot through there any second. But John coming out with their deagle will finish him off, taking it to 2-1. BallerS grabbing their first round.
He was just sat in his corner there, wasn't he, saying, "You can't make me move, guys, you can't make me," and his teammates must have been screaming, "Just die, Vintage, just die." Let's get into the next round, and he did just that. Anyway, Trunk, once again the aggressive play for the eSuba side, pushing into A, trying to clear out that side for his teammate. Doesn't spot any in A, but I don't think he's been spotted either. Will try and take out Wooden, but Vithos was waiting for him. As eSuba have died to BallerS defense, 3 of the last one remaining, not going down without a fight, tagging at one, but Tom leaps around the corner and shuts him down. The fastest round I've seen him crash for a long, long time.
Now, it seems that eSuba's, faster play that they're trying to attack that A side with is just not working out for them. They've lost 2 rounds to it, and frankly 2 rounds that have been quicker than their whole first round took them. So I really think they should fall back to their slower tactics, try and move over a little bit towards that B side once again, and try and stick with the tactics that had been working for them to get them those 2 rounds. Although it seems like they're peeking out just a little bit too much. We have got Distant picking off I believe it was actually Finter. Distant taking out Trunk too. And it seems like he's going for the third at the moment, or getting a shot there onto Sexaxis. Can his nade connect? Sexaxis takes out Rapture though. And we're down to a 2-on-3. Sexaxis challenging distance scope. And we'll see Vithos rotating back, trying to help out his teammate. Bomb is in the hands of Mr. Mysak, who is going to be pushing down this B alley, although there is a SMG at the bottom of that B long alley. And of course there is Distant in the top of that spawn building. He's moving down with that bomb. There's 2 players off to his left-hand side. He's got to be really careful with his next moves here. Sexaxis is trying to go for the jump, and if he can get this, he might get a little bit of an advantage over the enemy. But a Distant on that scope gets his hat trick he's been looking for, takes Sexaxis out, and it is all down to Mysak now. He's going to try and peek around this corner, but Vithos is in there, and of course Distant is not too far away either. Can he move forward? No, he won't. Won't be able to land many tags either. Spraying in the wrong location to try and get Distant. Lands the shot there onto Vithos, actually. Hasn't got much time. Is he going to go for the plant here? Distant won't be able to see him as he lays down. Oh, spots his legs just off the side. And Distant getting his 4-man. And that is how the round ends for the BallerS.
I think for the eSuba side, they need to take down Distant if they are going to push B. He's proven to be so elusive over there. It's just the rock that stands in their way, basically. But Finty does open up the round, doing just as I told him to do, shutting down Distant on that B side. Trunk once again pushing aggressively into A. There is Vithos, one of his teammates on the wooden area as Vithos rampages the eSuba offensive. Tomsky rotating around, will find Trunk with his back turn as Finty nades in return. Isaac and Finty now 2 versus 3. They do have to get the bomb down, so they do have a slight disadvantage as they do have to make their way across the map. But that disadvantage is nothing to Mysak as he will take out Tom behind that concrete pillar. Finty now rotating over towards his teammate. They know that B site is still a danger area. They could get taken down over there whenever they decide to push. John is indeed prone, just trying to get that pick, but spots him too late as Mysak gives the game away. Both players getting tagged up as John has to stop that plant as his teammate rotates around. Isaac tries really trying to help his teammate, but his teammate needs no assistance, taking down Rapture as John is remaining on that Samurang area, not wanting to move, knows it's safe, but leaps down onto the silent drop point and gets taken out for his troubles. Finte winning the round for eSuba.
Finte twice with that no aim AK spray coming out on top. I have absolutely no idea how he's got such good range. Especially with an SMG pushing up on him, but oh well, he did come out on top. We do see eSuba evening out that scoreline, and Troom actually yet to get a frag, and if he doesn't get one now, he is on path to get a good old James Bond scoreline. But there we go, comes to call, takes out Tom with a nade, and that's going to save him from his 0-0-7, and actually takes his points up to 0, as I'm not sure if he fell to his death or something happened, but he had minus 5 points, so it could have been a team kill in there that we may have missed. Now Treem pushing forward into this link area, has got that bomb, and he's got to be careful, of course, pushing out with that bomb. If he does get taken out pushing forward, then they will actually lose the positioning on the bomb. Treem pushing all the way around to this sandbags area. He has got Distant just on the other side of that wall. John taking out Fencer. Treem is now last man standing, and he'll be shut down easily there by John. And it seems the combination between Distant and John holding that B side as the whole of eSuba pretty much just walk into their aim.
Taken away now as eSuba once again find themselves on the back foot, 1 round down on this offensive side, hoping here that eSuba are weak on the attack, otherwise they're really going to struggle later on into this game. Trunk, I do believe, once again getting into A, will be met by Vithos lurking on the wooden. Vithos always on the wooden. Surely Trunk's got to learn sooner or later that a player always awaits him on that mid-floor A. Rapture though shutting down Troom as eSuba's A attack has just fallen to pieces. There is, however, one waiting on that. Well, there was one waiting on that crash area as Vithos will nade him, predicting his position. As Finte and Sexas are the last 2 players remaining. They were trying to cover the teammates, but the teammates died from places they could not see. And there wasn't little they could do about it, and now they've got to try and pull this back. Finte desperately trying to get a kill, but Rapture will get that frag first. As Sexas eagles John, but falls to Distant Eagle as well. 3-5 now. BallerS are taking the game slowly out of eSuba's hands.
And getting so close here as you know, the only couple of rounds left here in this half. Distant starting off strong as he takes out Sexaxis again in the opening couple of seconds. Finta takes out Vithos. Rapture in there with 2 nades as Trunk and Finta both drop. eSuba reduced to 2 members. Shroom's going to get flashed here now, again disadvantaging the team. And he's got to be really careful with his next couple of moves. Does take out Tom, gets heavily tagged up though. And they're going to know about his position. He is laying down though. He doesn't have the bomb, so he's leaving it up to his teammate, Mysak, there to go and pick that bomb up and try and get into that A site. It seems he's taken up that top A positioning with the Deagle, hoping that his Deagle is good enough to defend the BallerS players. Mysak pushing forward. Can he get into that bomb site? Seems Troom is still waiting for him. Rapture having a little peek around here, just trying to get some eyes on this bomb site. And they have actually spotted Troom. Doesn't land any shots. John's pushing forward. He's got to be careful. He has spotted Mysak. Can Mysak get out of the way? Yes, he can. And Troom and Mysak working together to neutralize John. Now it's all down to Rapture and Vithos. Rapture getting heavily tagged up. He's got to be careful because he won't really be able to peek that A bomb site with, well, I was going to say with Troom on roof A, but he was shut down there by a Distant scope. Rapture spraying away onto that bomb site. Can he connect with anything? No, he doesn't need to. Distant has landed the shot there onto Mysak's head. And trust me to be watching any other player but Distant that round.
That round started off really a battle of the grenades really. It took out basically the whole of the eSuba side. And basically left those 2 players desperately trying to scratch away that round, trying to claw back the pieces. And Distant basically took away their dream when it got so close, and there wasn't much they could do about it as time was slipping away. Anyway, eSuba once again trying to push quite aggressively now towards one of the sites. This time going for a middle push towards B. Trunk does open up the round, taking on Distant. This could be their round. They have taken out that key B defender, as John as well will fall. 2 players though have rotated over to B to try and help out. Trunk inches away from one. Surely he's going to spot him. He does indeed, taking him down. 1 player remaining on B. Rolling round, taking that player down. Vithos remaining on that A side, probably on the wooden, but he has rotated around. And Trunk going huge for the eSuba side. Beautiful play there from eSuba, rushing out without fear and taking that round.
And it all started with a nade onto Distant, and I really think that was a key thing for them at the start, purely because of the fact that Distant is on 15 frags after only 10 rounds. Really coming up big for his team. We do see a couple of opening nades come out here, a player dropping for each side. Finta is going for that fast push onto that A area, going with the rest of his team, and I think this is the fast play that eSuba were trying to nail down in the earlier rounds. Shroom and Trunk working together as Vithos and John drop Distant in there, taking out Trunk. 2-on-3 as
explosives planted.
Where do you see Distant trying to push this front A area? Finta takes out Rapture. He has spotted Finta. Distant has spotted Finta. Can he do something about it? No, Finta again with that scope, nailing down Distant, and that's going to bring it back to 5-6, and BallerS really need to get this next round to get that 2-round gap that they're looking for, especially after choosing defense as their side.
BallerS running into the A, just looking at Vithos now, seeing his rush route into Wooden. He seems to get there so fast, but this time Mysak will stop him with a frag grenade. Tom spotted one rushing up as he is looking at two enemy players as Distant has managed to shut one of them down. Tom knows the pressure's on him here. He knows he is one of the few players that can stop that bomb plant without fail, but he can't seem to work his way into low A, and Troom will bang him through that pantry door. Mysak shutting down John as Rapture and Vithos are remaining. The 1A, 1B defender. Sepsis on B alley. Oh, I'm so lost for words. How happened so fast?
So tongue-tied.
And it's six apiece.
It seems that the Super teamwork, I think they've finally opened up their little like book of tactics and realized which page is on, or whose person's on what page. So they're finally all on the same page here, and they're all working together. They've got those mid pushes coming around, flanking the back of A. Distant being caught completely off guard from players on the hardware side, and you know, it's just really a collaboration of superb individual play from each of those eSuba players. Now we do see eSuba, of course, on the defending side now. You do see Distant going for the peek down beat long. Won't be able to land anything from it though, and it seems rather unsure what BallerS are going to do at this point in time. They have got 3 players towards A, make that 2 with 1 player sitting towards mid. Distant is of course on B, holding that cover, but now they've got to be careful. Finta takes out Vithos. Vithos, I would say not so smart to peek out against the scope when you only have an eagle. Trunk watching the slower A side, takes out Raptor. John is your last man standing. He's got an AK, and he's got 3 more players to find, and he's going to be caught completely off guard. He's not expecting Sax to have pushed up that much, and we'll be going 7-6 now. Suba grabbing the lead.
Suba have, from past prior experience, have been strong on defense. I'm not quite sure if they can keep this momentum going into the rest of this half. Hopefully they can for their sake, otherwise they will be losing out on this finals. Trunk hesitant to push into A, hesitant to help out his teammate, as indeed his teammate will fall to Tom, leaping over that FPS area. Trunk in a whole heap of trouble, as indeed the whole of eSuba are, as they have lost that A building. Few players are starting to work their way into A now, trying to get them down, as Mysak will shut down John. 4 apiece remaining now for both sides, as Tom has dashed back into the A building. Trunk staring at a piece of smoke, wondering if someone's crept right next to him, but nobody has. He is safe for the moment, at least until he starts to try and stop that bomb plant. There are players lurking all around that lower A. Will tag at one. Trunk going down, and Chunk taking one down, and will go down as well. 3 players now. People are going down one aside here for both teams. One taking out another, one getting the revenge, and no team seems to be able to get the distinct advantage here. There's one, however, pinned in lower blue. I don't think they quite know where he is, but as soon as they do, he will be in a whole heap of trouble. Raptor taking down one, as Sexas has taken him down. 2 remaining now for both sides. Tom watching Wooden, 1 watching lower A. You have to be very careful here, as Vithos will take down Finte, but Sexas will not go down so easily, taking down Vithos. Tom in a great position here. There's so much he can do. There's so little he's got to be afraid of, as indeed he will wrap up that round. 7 apiece now.
7 apiece, and it's starting to get really tight once again. Of course, this is the map for BallerS. If they take this one, they win the finals, and they win all those fantastic prizes, including the 250 euros, whereas eSuba will be walking away with that 2nd place prize. Still quite a substantial amount of stuff. Mysak starting off strong here, does take out Distant. Rapture takes out Sex Axis, but BallerS on top of this one. Oh, we see a superb nade coming out from Tom to take out Shroom on that wooden area, and my round's going to be over so quickly thanks to BallerS teamwork. We do see Fencer moving over towards onto that glitch area, but completely the wrong direction for the bomb being planted on A. And I actually think he thought he tagged Rapture over there, but it was not to be. Fencer moving forward, he's got one off just to his right. Can he land anything here? Tries to go for the no-scope, but no. John with that AK is going to shut him down, and BallerS reclaiming that lead to take it to 8-7.
Definitely beautiful pass play from BallerS. More than is needed if they want to take this game. Suba though will be looking to stop that fast aggression. Will be getting the stop nades out. Will be getting the flashes out. But it does look like Chunk has indeed flashed himself and his teammate. Suba though, Finte taking down 2 players. Tom finding True as BallerS are rampaging into the A site now, but Finte says no, shutting down Tomsky as Vithos and John have it all to do. 1 in gens, 1 towards that back broken wall area. The bomb It's a long way from a bomb site, but it is safe, it is secure. BallerS do not have to worry about retrieving those explosives. They do have freedom, they can go to whichever site they want. It's just a question of which one do they think is easiest. And I think from their point of view, they may be leaning towards that B site area. Looking at Finte now, just trying to get the pick, trying to get an indication of where BallerS are going to be going, but Distant spots him first, shutting him down as he continues to look for that pick, trying to stop that vengeance frag from taking away what he just accomplished. Distant giving the game away though, jumping towards Gens. They know they're going to go A now. They know that danger is imminent. I can't even talk this evening, I do apologise, on that A site. 1 at FPS, 1 in lower A. As the eSuba players are waiting safety on that A site. Trunk failing to get Distant. How he managed that, I do not know, but Distant gets a spectacular frag on Trunk. That could be game winning. As Distant drops down, Myzak shutting him down now. One player still in A. As Myzak will get taken down. Sexas remaining now against force, that is John. John trying to get the bomb down. He surely knows this one so close, but they're about to meet on that wooden stairs. And John will outrage Sexas. So Sexas is going to be kicking himself right now. That could have been crucial. That could have been game winning. And it's not going to be too happy.
And it's so unfortunate there from Trunk as a distanced Eagle just overpowering him as Distant pushed into the A side. And you know, BallerS really stealing that round out under the eSuba side. Although Finte starting off strong, it takes out Vithos. Tom in there with the reply. And 1 for 1 falling as 2 players have dropped for each side. We do see Distant trying to push down this B alley. There's another player there. As he watches his teammate unfortunately die in front of him. Is Distant going to be peeking around? He's got to be very careful. He has got the bomb and he is pushing all alone. It seems Rapture is finally going to come in to follow here. As there's a player just lower hardware is going to try and stop them. Pushing out of that B-link area. We do see Trim taking a Distant. Rapture is your last man standing. 1 versus 3. There's one just around the corner. He's got to be very careful. No, he won't find that player and probably be shut down now. There we go. Sexax is taking that frag, bringing it back to 9-8. Just 1 round difference between the 2 teams.
No, it's vital for eSuba, but not just score-wise, but also from the morale point of view. They need to keep building up momentum, otherwise they're just going to find themselves standing still. BallerS here, taking it around a bit more cautiously. Don't want to get naded. Instead, they want to try and push in with the safety of their smokes. Maybe through their smokes. As Tomsky has rushed down. Will spot one in the middle. Will find him. Alone and exposed in the middle of the road. Tomsky, though, knows himself is exposed. As Trum will shut him down. John replying onto Trunk, however. But eSuba are starting to crumble now. Myzak and Finte remaining. There is one within the confines of the A building.
Explosives planted.
Surely he's going to get that frag, but Distant spots him first, taking down Finte, and Rapture takes Myzak. 10-8, and the pressure is on for eSuba.
The pressure really is on. The gap is now opening up a bit. Gone from 1 round to 2. It might not seem like a lot, but it's not only just a physical score, it is a mental score. eSuba now feeling the pressure even more as they realize that BallerS are getting close, and it seems like they're bringing out all the stops now between nades and scope. All 4 players from BallerS have gone down. Vithos is your last man standing, and if I can find him before he drops, it's not even Vithos, I completely lie. It is Distant. He does take out Sexaxis, but there's still 3 more players to find. And can he do it like Vithos is the real question. Seems like Vithos was the one to set the clutch scoreline for this evening, putting off 1 versus 4 earlier. And now Distant needs to try and do the same. He is pushing through mid. Unable to find any players as of yet. But eSuba are sitting in very tight. They don't want to give away their position. Distant going for this jump over the wall. There is a player just off to his right. He's got to be very careful that his gun doesn't give away his position. Can he pick up the frag here? No, he won't be able to. Trim coming out on top, taking Distant out. eSuba bringing it back to just 1 round as the scoreline now sits 10-9.
Great play there from both sides. Just a bit unlucky on the side of BallerS. Did fall down quite early. Did make a few mistakes, and that cost them the round. Anyway, Tomsky getting the early frag onto Myzak, opening up the round so early on for BallerS once again, but Finte will take out Vithos in return. 1 player on the A site trying to defend it by himself. That's a large undertaking for any player, no matter who they are. Trunk, though, realising his teammates Light will try and rotate in as Finty will find Distant. That could be crucial. Distant is currently sitting on 22 frags, nearly double that of the second player on his team. Him down, eSuba might just stand a chance of pulling off this round. Trunk and Finty know. Sorry, Trunk and Truemate know they're in a bit of trouble on the A side. They know there's 2 players in there, just itching to take them out. As Finte will find Rapture. Beautiful play from Finte this round. He himself is also on 21 frags. Beautiful play from both scopes throughout the game, opening up the site for their teammates. Trunk and Truemate sitting patiently, knowing there's some around there, knowing that they're about to make a move, but not knowing when they're about to do it. BallerS faking the bomb site. They're giving the game away a bit here now, as the bullets have sprayed in on the side. John will find Truemate. There's Trunk remaining to defend that A bomb site, as indeed he has getting tagged up. The straight bomb plant is going down, with Finte dashing over to his teammate's assistance, trying to take it down, but Tom takes down Trunk, and Finte is the last man standing. This is not what he wanted to be in. They did have 2 SMGs alive on that A site, and in a matter of seconds they both got taken down. Finte was looking at middle. That is not something he should have been doing, but something he was doing nonetheless. He does have a deagle. Will spot one on the lower A stairs, peeking through that wall. Still the foot there. Fantasy tries to take out, will get the tag, as John will move away to freedom. He will be looking to pick up a weapon here, trying to even up the weapon advantage. He dashes up, trying to take down Tom, but Tom was too fast and shuts him down. BallerS here, 1 round away from drawing this map.
Yeah, one round away from just setting up that 12 rounds for them, and you know, at least assuring themselves a draw on this map, and of course giving them the chance of an overtime. But regardless, BallerS taking that round. Just incredible from the BallerS guys. Just really well played from both of them. We do see an early nade and a team kill coming out from the BallerS side, though. Only 1 player to drop from eSuba. Trunk grabbing himself too, as it is Distant, your last man standing. And the bomb is very far away, and once again 1 versus 4 situation. It seems that he might be dedicating a little bit too much of his time covering that B, but then again, he can't be expecting his teams or his teammates to be dropping that early, pushing towards A.
I am literally sitting on the edge of my seat right now. The rounds may be long, they may be drawn out, but the tension is rising as everyone passes. eSuba though going aggressive throughout the middle area. Trunk pushing through. He's going to find one. Surely any second now. Surely he can take him out. But the smoke cloud obscures his view. Only getting the tag. He is in a lot of trouble now. As 1 player leads round, Tom will fall. As 2 players are waiting in wood and 1 on the B alley. As BallerS sense the pressure approaching them from all sides. Trunk trying to wallbang in, trying to get the frag. But surely that B alley pusher is going to get one any second now. As indeed Mizak will take down Distant. Trunk just needs to look left, and he can find one. This is almost making me cry how close these 2 players are. They, within touching distance, all they have to do is peek, and 1 player shall fall. How Truemate is not going to get it. Oh, he's not going to get it. As Finte will take that Rapture. John getting tagged up. The wallbangs will go out, and Trunk will get the kill. He's so very much deserved. 11-11, and this game is so close. It's so tight. It could go either way.
And there was a timeout called by Distant. Not 100% sure why. We'll see if we can get some confirmation as the time elapses on. But you know, tactical timeout wouldn't be too far away. They've lost the last two rounds, and it is now up to 11-11. It was 11-9 before they started losing it. So you know, maybe they're feeling the pressure a little bit. Maybe they just need a little bit of breathing room. Just need to try and knock eSuba off of their, you know, momentum that they have. But pretty sure eSuba are going to realize this, and they're going to, keep just shooting something, moving around the map, keeping their aim up, keeping their movement up, as we do wait for the BallerS guys to sort out any issues they have, and then get the ready up back underway. Now, so far the only thing I worry about now is the fact that these teams are playing so similar. The fact that they are pretty much getting round for round away from each other is. eSuba are sitting on what people say the easier side, while BallerS are on the more difficult side. And there are 2 rounds left. It is by any means possible that eSuba can bring this one back.
Yeah, I think that's just the whole point about Crash. It used to be so defense biased, but in recent times teams have learned how to play it. Players have adapted to the map, and I think it's so close now. It's down to personal preference, and these 2 teams have proved so far that they're so close in skill level that the map just can't seem to give the game sway either way, really. And I think that's showing through on this game. Anyway, we are going into the next round now, as eSuba will be looking to try and get the advantage once more, but can they take it? That is the question. Only one player leaping across to A with any sort of speed, but Finty will take down Distant. As Sexas take down Visas, this could be it for BallerS. They might have to play overtime. They might lose this second map. This is it. They have to land a frag. They have to even this round back up. The pressure is on, and Trunk knows it, putting even further pressure onto that FPS player. Brume here, lurking, skulking around that B alley, just trying to put some pressure, trying to make the BallerS side feel uneasy. One is pushing down. Surely Trunk can get the frag. He does indeed. 2 players remaining for BallerS now. John and Tom, the J&T combination. Can they pull it off? As Tom will find Myzak. As Troom will land that headshot. One more in low range. Troom has spotted him. Will tag through. As John is in inch of his life. And the Super have done it. They've got the match point. Can they get this 3rd round? If this is crucial. This is the final. They need to get this round.
Definitely, we can hear this being stressed quite a bit, but this is the one chance that eSuba can bring him back. You know, grabbing themselves a map point and pushing it to a 3rd map. You know, and putting them right back into the competition. We do see Tom starting off strong though, and Sexaxis evening it back up. Rapture putting them in the lead once again, going 1 for 1 at the moment as Vithos sits out this front A side, not pushing too far forward. Just wants to make sure that they have a solid line of defense as they push up, so that no one slips through their attacking line. Vithos is going to be looking to push forward, and Troom actually peeking out, does pick him off, bringing it back to a 3-on-3. Oh, and Rapture's going to be running away as he hears Finta's scope rattling off right next to him. Troom pushing forward into this bottom A side. There is one off just to his left. He's got to be very careful as he pushes forward though. Doesn't want to, and that's exactly what I was talking about. He's got to be so careful of over peeking that one, and he did do so. He tries to challenge the scope with the Deagle, and of course Distance going to come out on top of that one. Now we do see Rapture flying out of that mid-fridge area. Doesn't want to be caught off by that scope. Let's see if we can follow Trunk here. He is sitting bottom A, and if anything, he's going to be meeting up with a couple of players. He does take out the shot onto Rap. He does take out the shot onto Distant too. John flying in from behind, takes out Trunk. Finta's going in for the rotate. Can he get this bomb down in time before Finta's allowed the chance? Oh no, but the nade coming in from Finta, and it narrowly misses the doorway. John so close to losing that one purely from a nade. Bomb is going to go down. Can Finta land the shot? He's looking over towards the bomb side. He's not seeing anyone stand up. John just staying in tight. He does want to give away his position. Has he heard Finta drop though? Is he going to be going for this peek out towards the back area? It looks like he wants to. He's standing in that direction. He has heard Finta pushing in, but has he heard from where? He's looking down, and he does catch Finta off guard, pushing into the A side, and Finta will drop to John's SMG. Good one-on-one action there, and now we'll be moving into an overtime.
I'm not quite sure my heart can take this, Dennis. I'm not going to lie.
This
game has been so close the whole round through. And to go into overtime now, both teams must be crying inside. Both teams could have taken this map away at any time. They just seemed to give it away at the last moment. And here we are in overtime with a lot to do. Obviously, there's a lot at stake here. It's the final in the Arctic Challenge, I do believe. And there's a lot at stake. And
very true.
Going to the final in overtime, they're going to struggle mentally and, well, everywhere really.
Now, if you guys are pretty new to Call of Duty Pro Mod, an overtime works with a 3 rounds per side, in the sense that BallerS will be now going back onto the attacking side. They have got 3 rounds and then move over onto the defensive side. First team to reach 4 rounds will be taking the overtime. Let's jump right into the action. Let's take it away here with Finta, see if he can get an opening pick onto Distant if it's a possibility. Distant though, just not into position where Finta wants him. And now both of the scopes, I think, have actually spotted each other. Finta waiting for Distant to move, Distant waiting for Finta to move. And it's going to be about who gives in first, but no, Finta moving his attention away from Distant and actually watching over towards that A side instead, helping out his teammate while Distant has gone over to the mid coverage. So both of these teams pretty much working on the same mentality. Try and find the scope. If you can't, don't waste too much time on it and go back to helping out your teammates. And you see Distant peeking over towards the B side again. Perfect timing from him as he takes out Sexaxis. There's a player pushing up towards him, and it is Trunk that actually takes him out. It seems like Trunk has been able to squeeze through the defenses of BallerS, but Rapture's quickly going to be on that to shut him down. Vithos right on top of an enemy player, but he's not going to be moving. He does need to cover that. He has got a teammate towards back A that's doing that for him. Can we find that player? It is not Rapture. It is Mr. Tomsky. John taking out Mysak, second frag of the round for him. And he's looking good so far. Tomsky has spotted Troom. Won't be able to land that frag there, but he will be able to notify his teammate. Fint is pushing into Vithos. Watching those stairs now as Troom takes out Tom. And now he pushes up Troom, getting another as he takes out Vithos. Back to a 2-on-2. Fint is pushing onto their bomb side. Are there any nades available for the BallerS side? No, it does not seem that way. Troom with the Fint with the deagle there onto Rapture. And Troom with the deagle onto John. My absolute word.
My facial expression
coming
right now.
out. Wow, really being pushed up against the ropes and biting back.
Wow is the word. This is overtime. That was crucial. eSuba need to do a few more rounds like that. If we can just carry that momentum through into this round, surely they stand the chance of winning this map and taking it to a third. Seeing Troom, they're opening it up onto Tomsky and Mysak will find John. Vithos in that window once again, but this time eSuba have learned taking round, but dying all the same. 4 players up against the 3 BallerS, as 2 have worked their way into A. BallerS having a hard time here, trying to get into that A site, as Finty will find Rapture. Finty, a crucial player here for eSuba in this overtime, and indeed throughout the map. Getting the picks when they matter. Vithos still waiting on the wood, and his teammates have all died around him. Knows he's in trouble, leaks out to FPS. Surely he's going to get taken down on the rotate, but he gets away with his life, deep into the columns area, and Sexas will find that frag. eSuba getting a 2nd round in a row. Who would have guessed it then?
No, definitely, you know, eSuba really bringing this one back, really coming up when it needed to be, but unfortunately, you know, they could have done this beforehand. It just seems that they needed that pressure to really, you know, push them into the real gaming mode that that you guys are seeing here now. We do see eSuba going for a mid to B push. Vithos picking off Mysak as he walks, completely exposed over that crash site. Vithos, of course, just having a couple more picks, seeing if he can get a little bit more lucky. Of course, now they'll need the next 3 rounds to force an overtime, while eSuba just need another 2 to win this and take it to a 3rd map. Troom really slowly moving over towards that B side. It seems he's trying to grab some luck as he waits for a player to walk into his aim. I don't think he's going to be lucky enough, as I believe it's John, or it is Rapture actually, on this B site, and he's just going to be sitting tight. He knows he doesn't need to move forward. He doesn't know he doesn't need to give away his position. He's just going to wait for eSuba to push onto them. He is defending, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. And oh, we do actually see Rapture landing a couple of shots down to Troom, pushing Troom back. All 3 eSuba players are on that B site, and now we see Sexax is getting tagged up, and he's going to have to fall back. Troom getting tagged up once again. Will he be taken out? No, he won't. Gets away with his life. Troom still going to be pushing up. Sexax takes out Distant as Distant rotates through the mid area. Rapture onto Troom. Now we see Tom pushing forward, trying to stop Finn to get that bomb down. Won't be able to do so. And even from a commentator's perspective, I'm rather surprised they don't know the bang under the car, that they can actually shoot under the car and stop their bomb plant. Vithos takes out Finn. There's one more player left, and that is Sexax's. Will he be able to find this last player for eSuba? Alternatively, Sexax is hearing the player push off to his left-hand side, or his right-hand side even, but no, Vithos coming out on top. AK over SMG at close range, and we'll see Vithos picking up that round for his team. Extremely important, as that now means that eSuba still need to find 2 rounds. But, you know, BallerS, on the other hand, just need to find 2 rounds to tie this one up. And that is the first half going by, as we have played the first 3 rounds. We will see BallerS moving onto the attacking side, eSuba onto defense. We'll be jumping right back into this one.
Definitely. Obviously, now both sides have switched over, and eSuba are on the arguably easier side now. Let's see what they can do with it. Will they play aggressive, or will they take the more passive role, sitting and waiting for the BallerS advance? Chunk dashing out towards the Don's area to land a broken wall nade. Will he get a frag with it? No, he won't. As eSuba start to rotate over into a relatively late rotate, actually, to try and defend that bomb site. BallerS could have taken advantage of their sloppiness there, but Tomsky will find Troom in A. Trunk now in possibly a 1 versus 3 situation, alone on the A site, as his teammates are starting to rotate in to help him. Rapture taking out Fintia. Sexas will deagle Vithos. Vithos is not going to be very happy about that. And Distant going down to Myzak's AK. 2 players remaining for BallerS, as Trunk has taken down John. 1 on the tail end crash. Trunk surely going to get the frag. We're going to tag up from Noah. Surely he's going to get taken out. Surely he's only got moments to live, and indeed he does, as John shuts him down. Tom now smoking the wooden area, as Myzak has it all to do. They need this round so desperately. If Mizak can pull this off. He is surely going to be the hero for the eSuba side. He's going to get cookies, he's going to get biscuits, and above all, he's going to get a chocolate jam donut. Anyway, John waiting on the top of the lower stairs patiently. He has used the spot before, and Mizak is waiting for him. Mizak needs one more to take. He has just given the game away, and he will try and go for that straight plant. Very cheeky game here. Is he going to drop down? That is the question. Will he pull it? Mizak takes the ninja defuse. How he got away with that? Rapture is not going to be happy. Rapture is going to be kicking himself. And that is it, Mizak. You have just won yourself a chocolate jam donut.
And this is one of those things we always talk about. You know, you got to take the opportunity when it's there. And Mizak really showing he's got the balls, as he pretty much inundates himself for 7 seconds. And you know, still just stays strong to get that bomb defused. And now we see eSuba pushing forward. They've already taken out 2 players here of the BallerS side, and this looks like we're definitely going to be pushing it to a 3rd map. Troom pushing up towards this roof A area. It does get picked off by Distant, who patiently waits all the way back in spawn. Now Finta moving over towards this hardware side. It seems like eSuba are splitting their defenses in a 2-2 scenario. Finta has spotted Distant though. He'll be able to call it to his teammate, and Sexaxis will be able to finish him off. Sexaxis going with for the nade onto that hardware area. Rapture's got to be careful, but no, unfortunately does get taken out there by Sexaxis and nade. John is your last man standing. Can he do much in this situation? No, he won't. Spray coming in from every direction. Trunk's going to finish him off, and we're going to be taking it to a 3rd map.
Well played there from both sides, both without hesitation. And eSuba just seemed to get the tactics down, get the teamwork gel towards the end of that, and it really did seem to show through. Obviously, that is the 2nd map played now. BallerS did take the 1st map, I think, in a 13-11 scoreline. And then for eSuba to take that game in overtime in the 2nd map, it just shows how talented and how even both of these teams are. And BallerS really seemed to